This case shook me to the core. A young man brutally murdered in what started as a simple disagreement. Or so it seemed. What really happened between man A and man B? And why are people saying it was bound to happen? Today, we dive into one of the most talked about murder cases in St. Vincent Grenadines. Before we go any further, I want to give a strong disclaimer. This video covers real-life violence and a recent murder case. Viewer discretion is advised. The information in this video is based on reports from official sources, all of which I've linked in the description. My goal is to inform, not to accuse, and all opinions shared are my own. Out of respect for the families involved, I will refer to the victim as Man A and the accused as Man B. Their real names are publicly available, but I won't be saying them here. If you'd like to do your own research, I've provided sources for you below. This tragic incident happened in Glen, a quiet residential area on the southeastern side of St. Vincent. It's usually peaceful. Nothing like this ever happens there. So when a 21-year-old man lost his life just steps away from his home, it sent shockwaves through the entire community. On the night of May 14th, 2025, Man A and Man B reportedly got into an argument. Some say it started over fruit, specifically plum rows. But neighbors suggest there was deeper tension. Some mention money disputes. Others say the two had personal issues that had been building for a while. What we do know is that Man B, a 26-year-old barber, allegedly used a cutlass during the altercation. Man A was left with several chop wounds, bleeding and injured. He ran about 200 meters seeking help but collapsed. He later died at Milton Cato Memorial Hospital. Let me be honest here, this shook me. We often hear about crimes like this from other countries, but when it's happening in your own backyard, it hits different. How does a young man lose his life over something that could be been talked through? This isn't just about plum rows. This is about pride, anger, and unresolved beef between two young black men. And sadly, this story isn't new. We've seen it before and we'll keep seeing it if we don't start teaching emotional intelligence, conflict resolution, and real accountability. People in Glen were devastated. Some were angry. After Man A died, Man B's barbershop was reportedly vandalized. Tensions rose quickly, and the police had to warn residents against taking justice into their own hands. It wasn't just a crime, it was a full-blown ripple effect. Families torn apart, neighbors scared, and the whole country watching. Man B was arrested and charged with murder. He didn't enter a plea, which is common in murder cases at this stage. The court ordered a preliminary inquiry to determine whether there's enough evidence for a full trial. As of now, the case is ongoing, and Man B remains in custody. This stage is crucial. It's not about guilt or innocence yet. It's about building a legal foundation. The outcome of the inquiry will decide what happens next.